So I would love to know exactly, why did you start Sonderhouse?
So a little bit about my story.
Yes.
I have been working in mostly tech, software, startups and scale-ups in Berlin for the past 10 plus years already, in a variety of different industries. So that was B2B, B2C, a lot of marketplaces, fast-moving consumer goods, fintech, all kinds of different stuff. But in all of these different industries, I kept seeing pretty much the same issues popping up over and over, which were often about, well, customer acquisition costs being too high, customer recurrence being too low, lifetime values being too low, revenues maybe having been nice in the beginning but then plateauing sort of, sales cycles being very long, conversion rates too low, and in the worst case, kind of throwing with discounts to try to get customers on board. And I spent a lot of time looking at all of these problems, trying to solve them. And I was trying to kind of trace them back to the root cause. And after thinking about this for a long time, I came to the conclusion that it comes back to product market fit. And in the end, the very kind of painful question that founders have to ask themselves is, did we really build something that people love and that they want to tell others about? And these are very uncomfortable questions, especially if you are a slightly more mature company and you've been around for a longer time. You might have investors breathing down your neck. But these are the key questions that you have to be asking. And I've worked with a lot of different leader types or founder types, and I'm going to just grossly oversimplify here, but bear with me. I've seen a lot of founders who care a lot about just maximizing value, getting to a big exit, being the big winner. But then I've also seen very different leaders who care really only about creating value for their customers, and who just want to do work that they are proud of and who want to empower their team to be able to do that. So then after all of these years, I was thinking to myself, what do I want to do? And I thought, firstly, I want to surround myself with a second type of leader. These people who basically never rest and constantly ask themselves, did we really get the target audience right? Are we really doing something that adds value? Are we really making a positive change? And secondly, I want to focus on these problems. So I want to help people identify the right target audience, understand what these people really want, and connect with them in the right way. So that's why I founded Sonderhouse, but I very quickly realized that I cannot really do it by myself. I am a strategic consultant, so I help with these first parts, but then I also work with a branding and storytelling expert who helps us get the message across in the right way. And I work with a behavioral scientist because I am a firm believer in looking how people behave in the real world to understand what they want, rather than the more old-fashioned market research where you ask them. So that's this behavioral science aspect. And I also work with a product and growth expert